Past Friday, the Los Angeles Lakers met up with the Minnesota Timberwolves in Minnesota. First game on the road for the Lakers this playoffs. Obviously, Minnesota split and the Lakers split at LA, and Minnesota lost game two, but they bounced back in a big way game three, winning the game 116 to 104 to take a 2-1 series lead and steal back home court from the Lakers. If the Lakers want to get home court back, they're going to have to win today in about approximately 2 hours. And you definitely don't want to go down 3-1 against a team that has Anthony Edwards. Because if you go down 3-1, it's pretty much the series is pretty much over. There's only been one team that's come back down 3-1, and that's the LeBron James led Cavs team with the help of Kyrie Irving. But it's very rare, and you do not want to do it. So the Lakers have to do everything in their power to tie the series up today. To get to the game on Friday, though, Luka Doncic really struggled, and that is because on Thursday night, he barely got any sleep. He was fighting the stomach bug. He was waking up. er- I'm not sure how much he was waking up, but it seemed like he got no sleep at all because he was throwing up constantly all night. And he had a very bad stomach bug. He did try to play through it. He played 40 minutes, but you could just tell he was not himself. Credit to him for toughing it out for his team, but that really hurt the Lakers the way he played because of how sick he was. Doncic ended with 17 points on 6 of 16 from the field, 2 of 8 from deep, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and also had 7 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, and a block, and had 5 turnovers. And on top of how poor he was offensively, defensively, he was even worse, getting blown by Jaden McDaniels constantly, leading to Jaden McDaniels going off for 30 points for the Timberwolves because anytime he blew by Luka, there was no rim protection for the Lakers, and he would get something easy at the rim. Um, News is Luka Doncic rested all day yesterday, leading up to the game today, and is feeling much better. And hopefully, he will be able to play like the typical Luka Doncic that the Lakers are accustomed to in order to tie the series up. Uh, LeBron James was really outside of Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves had a great first half. He fell apart in the second half. LeBron James had the he was the only Laker who had a complete game for both halves. He ended with 38 points on 13 of 21 from the field, 5 of 9 from deep, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, and also did 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks, playing great on both sides of the ball. You could tell he really wanted this win. I think the Lakers went away from him way too early. They put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands at the end of the game when it should have been LeBron James because LeBron James was absolutely cooking and Luka Doncic was sick. So I'm not really sure what was going through JJ Redick's mind, but hopefully LeBron James will be able to put up another performance like that today in order to tie the series up. Outside of LeBron, Austin Reeves had 20 points. As I said, great first half, but the Timberwolves made great adjustments to stifle him in the second half, and he really struggled in the second half, ending with 20 points on 7 of 18 from the field, 5 of 11 from deep, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and also did 7 rebounds and 4 assists as well as a block. Did have 4 turnovers himself. The Lakers as a team struggled to maintain the ball. LeBron James cited the turnovers that were the difference maker because the Lakers only had 58 shots and the Timberwolves had like 71 or something like that in that range. The Timberwolves had a lot more scoring opportunities, is basically what LeBron James is saying. And it was because of the turnovers that the Lakers had. So Lakers have to find a way to take much better care of the ball in game four today if they want a chance to tie the series up. Uh, Outside of Austin Reeves, Jackson Hayes, and Rui Hachimura round out the starting five. Hayes, of course, has been getting limited minutes only mainly because he just hasn't been the typical Jackson Hayes that he was after the AD trade in the regular season. In the playoffs, he has really fallen off a cliff. He hasn't been what the Lakers expect. JJ Redick did say they still believe in him, so we'll see how much of a leash he gets today. The Lakers do need his rim protection, so I'd like to see him get at least 15 to 20 minutes. 9 minutes per game is not enough, especially with the lack of rim protection for the Lakers. In his 9 minutes, Hayes ended with 2 points on 1 of 2 from the field and also added a rebound. Rui Hachimura really struggled as well, ending with 8 points on 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from deep, and also added 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and a block. If the Lakers want a chance to win this series, Rui Hachimura is going to have to step up along with Austin Reeves. They've both really struggled this series. One of them is going to have to step up, and if both of them steps up, that'd be even better for the Lakers. So hopefully today one of them or both of them will be able to have a breakout game against the Timberwolves. Off the bench, Dorian Finney-Smith played 29 minutes. In his 29 minutes, he ended with 8 points on 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from deep, and also added 1 rebound and 2 assists. Outside of him, of course, it was just Gabe Vincent, Jared Vanderbilt, and Jordan Goodwin. That is the four-man rotation off the bench that JJ Redick has been going with. I believe Dalton Knecht deserves run, mainly because the Lakers bench has just really struggled to score, and Dalton Knecht is a bona fide scorer. Yes, he struggles on defense, I understand, but when your bench is struggling to score and the Timberwolves bench isn't, it's a recipe for disaster. So I think Dalton Knecht should get some minutes. We'll see if JJ Redick decides to go that route today. Um, Gabe Vincent was the second leading scorer off the bench, ending with 5 points on 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from deep, and also added a rebound and an assist. And then Jared Vanderbilt and Jordan Goodwin both ended with 3 points apiece. Vanderbilt 1 of 1 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and also added 5 rebounds and a block. Goodwin 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from deep, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and also added 2 rebounds on a steal and a block. Excuse me. Overall, the Lakers shot 47% from the field, 42% from deep, 65% from the free throw line. The two things you have to harp on if you're JJ Redick, turnovers, 16 total turnovers for the Lakers, and the free throws, 65% as a team. Not going to cut it at all. Have to work on those two things and do much better job at those two things today to tie the series up going back to LA for game 5. For the Timberwolves, Julius Randle has been playing absolutely fantastic for them. That is also because of the lack of rim protection for the Lakers. He just attacks the paint and gets whatever he wants. And he has scored 20 plus in all 3 games, ending with 22 points on 6 of 13 from the field. I believe 20 plus in all 3 games. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe he has. To get back to the stats, those 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 4 from deep. He has really struggled from deep. That's one thing that he needs to start doing better if the Timberwolves want a chance to win this series. Right now they're looking good, but if he starts hitting threes, it would look even better. So hopefully, for the Timberwolves' sake, he'll be able to hit some threes at a higher clip today. 9 of 10 from the free throw line as well. As I said, very aggressive because the Lakers have no rim protection, so all they can do is foul him or let him get an easy basket, and he has been thriving in this series because of it. Randall also ended with 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Jaden McDaniels was actually the leading scorer for the Timberwolves. So that just shows you how well he's been playing. Um, 25 in game 1. Obviously, he had a really poor game 2, but he bounced back in a big way game 3, leading his team to a victory. 30 points on 13 of 22 from the field, 1 of 5 from deep, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, and also had 5 rebounds on assist and 2 steals. And this is a Jaden McDaniels the Timberwolves are going to continue to need. They want to take a 3-1 lead today. And then, of course, Anthony Edwards did his thing as always, ending with 29 points on 12 of 26 from the field, 5 of 10 from deep, and also had 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and a block. That is what the Timberwolves need him to do. The Lakers are going to double him. He needs to play make, and he did a great job doing that game 1, which is why they won. And then game 2, not a great job, which is why they lost. Game 3, he did a great job. They won. So have to continue to play make if you're Anthony Edwards because the Lakers are not going to let you beat them by by yourself. So he's going to have to continue to be a very willing passer to open teammates, and his teammates are going to have to continue to be willing to shoot off of his passes. And then outside of those three, to round out the Timberwolves starting five, and it was Mike Conley and Rudy Gobert. Conley ended with 9 points on 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from deep, and also added 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Gobert didn't do much in his 25 minutes, 1 point on 1 of 4 from the free throw line, didn't take a shot, and he only ended with 3 rebounds on assists, 2 steals, and a block. So he did it on the defensive end, but the Timberwolves are going to need more out of him on the offensive end if they want a chance to go up 3-1 today. And then off the bench, the two double-digit scorers, I should say, were Naz Reid and Dante DiVincenzo. Naz Reid was very efficient, 11 points on 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from the three-point line, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and also added 6 rebounds. And then Dante DiVincenzo was inefficient, but he still ended with 10 points on 4 of 13 from the field, 2 of 8 from deep, and also added 5 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks, playing great on the defensive end, making up for his inefficient offensive outing. Hopefully, he'll be able to be more efficient for the Timberwolves today. And then round out the bench was Nickeil Alexander-Walker, ending with 4 points on 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from deep, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and also added 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Overall, the Timberwolves shot 48% from the field, 36% from deep, 71% from the free throw line, only turned it over 8 times, forcing 16. They got themselves 8 extra possessions, which was the difference in the game. But have to hit your free throws at a higher clip and would like to shoot the three ball at a higher clip as well if you want a chance to go up 3-1. Because the Lakers are not going to want to go down 3-1. They're going to come out fighting, and we'll see if the Timberwolves have the urgency to make sure they leave to Minnesota up 3-1. And for the Lakers, we'll see what they adjust and if they can make the necessary adjustments to tie the series up going back to LA for game 5.